What I find interesting is if you're a plumber, electrician, builder, if you give someone a bill and charge them VAT, you are expected to put your VAT number on. But the bill that we paid on hasn't got any VAT number on. But what I find even more interesting, the second solicitor, that the, the one that the bill I've put on is from Royds, as you can see, but Vanderpump Sykes, the second solicitor, and the third solicitor, we never even got a bill from them. We don't even know their VAT number. And what gets me the most is that these people don't think that we require a bill, as if we haven't employed them, that they do the deal with the insurance company. They send us an estimate of what it costs, and we don't hear any more about it, as if like we don't even exist anymore, and we're the people who employed them, we're the claimants that employed them. But yet when the way they ended this case, as if we don't even exist, they don't even bother to send us a bill, not even a VAT number on it. So we don't know, have they paid the VAT? I believe in one of my websites they're saying that we're paying double VAT. The money's, paid VAT over and over again. But the thing is, we don't know, have they paid the VAT? We don't have a VAT number to know that these people are even VAT registered, But why is it that everybody else, if you charge somebody VAT, you've got to give them a VAT number? Why don't solicitors have to? I think we've got the scandal at present about MPs and what they're claiming for and things like that. I think if you look into the private sector, like people with abilities to get away with murder, I think you will be even surprised on what little banquets the solicitors and barristers can give out. Little meetings that they can claim for on their taxes. I think that will frighten you all. That you worrying about what MPs get away with it. I think I think the public needs to wake up. If you're going to start digging on MPs, you should be digging on everybody. Of course, MPs, you all voted them in. You believe in them. You trust in them. But with the private sector, they probably get away with far more than what the MPs are getting away with. I think if you want a decent society and a fair playing field, all of these sort of problems need to be looked into. And I believe that you're not going to get a fair society unless we wake up and realize that we are just being used in this world. Whenever they need money, they can always draw off the public purse to get their extra funds and have their little banquets on. I believe, if you talk about change, I can never understand why the little working man with his little wages on PAYE can see it fit that somebody on a huge income, is entitled to claim for his getting to work, having a banquet, having little private parties and meetings to entertain his clients. I don't see, I can't see the logic in it. I think, like, of course, the accountability is to somebody above, but somebody above is always going to agree with it because they're on they're drawing the same, perks, basically. They're not going to, say no to these people because they're on the same perk. It's up to the people at the bottom on the PAY to grow up, to demand and saying, well, if he's on £500 an hour, why does he need to be paid to get to work? And why does he need a banquet? Why does he need to have, entertain his clients? Aren't they getting enough money to be wheeling and dealing that way? Why do they have to get exempt from this taxation and whatnot? Because they got these higher paid jobs, they're entitled to these perks. I blame the people on PAYE. They vote these people at the top in, and these people at the top accept that they can get away with these things, and as long as you're gonna accept, as long as you'll accept the way it is, you're always gonna get it. And what is happening with the MPs today, is completely visible, because they look upon it as, it's an accepted thing. You will accept it, Fair enough, the paper is exposing, some of the carry-ons, but this has been going on for years, so it's become a way of life, The same as the people, the private sector that are, in with the taxman or whatever, with their massive big loopholes that they could used to be able to squeeze through, but nowadays, including the MP, they are coming through with their tanks, and this is how it is. What does it need for the ordinary man to grow up and change? He's already coming through with his tanks. He wants his free home, his free kitchens, his free toilets. What does it take for you